You notice how slow the sports world was right quick as soon as the finals ended though.
Slow like a champ.
Because everybody was talking about we thought we went left, but everybody was talking about what we was talking about on YouTube. If you searched around and was watching, like almost every podcast had a like a extraterrestrial or a consciousness conversation. I'm like, everybody on the same wave. Like, okay, we wasn't that off. Right. But we did miss a couple weeks. We did skip a week, so I get back on track. You know.
Yep. You got my levels up.
Yeah, your levels.
Huh? There we go. Now I feel a little better. Sometimes it feels like.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy Henny Dre.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. And we ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
We all gonna keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 at a 0 1,000.
I was laughing because I sound like Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
Just the Pham Perspective.
Mr. Rogers.
We about to sell something on that VOA, whatever channel. What's that channel called? QVC.
QVC. Selling something. Should be dry, but hey, man.
They always selling something. You know somebody old and bored is listening in, like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit come on late night and shit, like weird hours, like
word. Yeah, everything. Y'all watch everything except for people who have a great conversation. Come on now.
Yeah,
come on now. Holla at us, you know what I'm saying?
Word. Episode 131.
Episode 131. We done made it. We skipped the week, you know what I'm saying? Try to catch some local sports, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We caught a baseball game. They probably needed a little bit more talent. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't getting no footage of that. But Pham TV, you know what I'm saying? You can check out. We went to the Predators game, you know what I'm saying?
Predators.
Shout out to past guest Tommy Love.
Tommy Love.
You know what I'm saying? Owner and player. He got Reggie Bush out there, you know what I'm saying? Check out Pham TV for that video. Mm-hmm, you know what I'm saying? But nah, he did get a couple, long catches, whatever. They won 26-6. Shout out to Huff. You know, I got highlights all over Pham TV. It was pick 6. You know what I'm saying?
He got pick 6? He ended up getting pick 6?
Nah, somebody else did. Okay. Number 31.
Oh shit, so I saw the only score they had then. That was it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that was because they went. Remember, because they went for that like they won 30. Like they was confident. Yeah, they didn't get another team went down and score. So I guess that was the only point. You know.
And went 26-6. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to them though. That's what. And that was dope to do though. Like I haven't been to like you know what I mean, other than pro game, like literally real pro games. So that was dope.
Yeah, I see the community out there.
That's what I'm saying. Right. It's good to get out. You know what I'm saying? Some fresh air. You know what I'm saying?
But yo, man,
people. So it was cool. Definitely.
Yo, semi-pro. It's semi-pro for reason. Like, it's not professional. Y'all got so many newborns running out there. Like, y'all done got paid. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the blessings of kids. You know what I'm saying? But damn, I didn't expect that. Everybody had a 1-year-old there.
Hey, man. Like you said, semi-pro, man. So it was, all ranges of, like, players, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the kids just running around and stuff like that. So it was cool. Like I said, I only can imagine, just the feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like your son on, you know what I mean, cheering you on and shit like that and your family.
Right.
On any sport, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that felt good. Doesn't that feel good? Like you at this game and you doing your thing?
Hell yeah.
And just seeing your family cheer for you, that was like, shit. Mm-hmm. I know, you know what I mean? My little bit around the Coy Vikings and, Edison.
Prone, like, every time somebody came watch me, I ended up getting hurt.
Yeah.
Like, my guy that, Monty came to the game. I broke my ankle. I scored a touchdown. I scored a touchdown, ended my career in the same play.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And ended the season because that was the last touchdown of the season.
That's crazy. Like I said, I always had good games doing people game. Like I said, Edison, you know what I mean? I was just, like I said, when I got to high school, it was just more defense. I played defensive end, but you know what I'm saying? I had some people come and check me out, definitely out there. Then, like I said, before that, I was around the Coy Vikings. We did our thing, obviously playing running back. That felt good, just scoring a touchdown, you know what I'm saying? And my dad, like, basically running with me to the touchdown, so that was kind of cool.
And when you got a squad and y'all winning the championship,
yeah, that was even better. That's what I'm saying.
That's the best feeling in the world.
Undefeated that year. And like I said, the Edison JV.
And that's why we remember it to this day.
Right.
Everybody talking shit about that high school nostalgia or whatever. Man, listen, let us live in our past if we want to.
Listen, man.
Let's live in our highlights.
That's what we that's what we still from.
We still making some more highlights. But yeah, let's live in the highlight while we making some more highlights.
Listen, you got to. Some people don't got highlights.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we can live.
And that's why it's leagues like semi-pro and stuff.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Keep
people
on living
keep
your
going.
dream. Right, absolutely.
No, as we seen, it was another baseball game playing,
Right.
and I'm sure that was probably a
Nah, that was
game
some
of
big
people.
boys
I'm gonna
over
say they was probably out of high school too.
Right now, that was some big boys over there.
My old baseball coach, he was playing. he was still playing until a couple years ago. Caught a concussion. And,
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Right, it was some. I mean, like I
Right.
said, we got some ball players.
When you feel that, when you feel that feeling of a championship, you never forget them days at all.
Hell no.
Ever. I won a championship. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
that's what I'm saying.
And let's lead that right into, because you know we ain't been on since they been on.
Right. Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Golden State Warriors.
Warriors.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Golden State Warriors.
Shout out
for
to
sure.
Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and I believe Andre Iguodala too. He in that 4-ring club.
Yeah,
that
Andre.
4-ring club, and oh my God.
But I want to say, was Looney there?
I think Looney might have came the second year.
Okay,
so
he might got three though.
He
might
got
got three though.
Yeah, he might got 3.
Yeah, he might got 3. Yeah,
I think he might have came with KD.
that's what I'm saying. I think he might have came. Yeah, so he might got 3. Yeah, but like I said, yeah, shout out to them boys. You know what I'm saying? From like I said, they had injuries and stuff like that, and down years. You know, Clay still hurt, and like I said, Steph got hurt. They all got hurt. You know, they end up basically with the 2nd pick overall. So that's how bad it was. You know,
The Warriors are my second favorite team now.
is it?
Well, you know, because obviously I like my Miami Heat, but you know, not only have they been winning, but just the way they had. I had another point, but I lost it in the midst of saying that. So you keep going.
Nah, but like I said, yeah, shout out to Golden State. I mean, it's always good to like root for another team in general. Like, you know what I mean? Like my team's always the Bulls, but like I said, going back to the days, like I like, you know, Chris Webber was one of my favorite players. So I rooted for the Kings, you know what I'm saying? Sean Kemp. Love Sean Kemp, you know what I'm saying? They play the Bulls in championship. Of course I'm going for the Bulls, but you know, you root and like other teams as well. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, like I said, shout out to Golden State. Like I said, what? Four in 8 years?
4 or 6.
4 and 6 years?
4 or 6 years.
Sounds
Brian
even
had the
better.
4 or 8. That's why everybody already, you know, they go compare
yeah.
Brian, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But the thing is, y'all got to realize is y'all comparing the Warriors to Bron. So it's like,
That's what I'm saying.
look at
right.
the difference just off of that. Like you comparing the whole team to one player. And the players on that team respect him so much. Like, shout out to Draymond. I wanted to talk about Draymond, not only because,
Bring him up,
you know, look at hold up. First of all, let's point this out. It's 2 Dre's on the Warriors, and they this great.
And they what?
They this great.
They this great? Mm-hmm. 2 Dre's?
It's 2 Dre's, Andre Iguodala and it's Draymond Green. Come on, man. That Dre is a great name, man. Dre is a great name. And I also learned that John today was a real great name. I was listening to a YouTube thing.
Said John?
John.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's deeper. I don't want to really get into it because it deals with religion and all that.
Yeah,
but
religion.
John is like probably the most powerful name in like human history. Like
Yeah, it's a big, it's definitely a big religious name.
they believe John is the real Messiah.
Like I said, John is in the joint. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, for sure. It's definitely, like I said, it might sound odd, but it's definitely from, like I said, from all that or whatever. But yeah, definitely, Dre's a good name. Dr. Dre, that's where you got your name from, Draymond
But
Green.
I was going shout out Draymond Green because Draymond Green is like, he the ultimate shit talker.
Yeah.
But we said it. We said it probably a few times on this podcast. We actually, in the beginning of the playoffs, I believe I said I think the Warriors is going. They're like in the championship. Like we ain't even got to talk about who they playing or whatever.
Yeah.
The Warriors. That's why they're my second favorite team because they the only pick I got right out of everything like on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I got it like scary right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I mean, you like you said, you went the safe route and everybody's route.
The cliche.
The cliche. The Warriors the 6, Steph Curry MVP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I count that beginning of the playoffs into my pick. Like that.
No, you can definitely the confidence wise. Like you said, you said
I didn't even remember I said that.
Yeah, you said you know what I mean, you said Golden State. So definitely. I mean, like I said, things change, that's why you gotta play. You know, injuries can happen, play can happen, that's why you gotta play it out. And they played it out, you know what I'm saying? And they got the championship, you know what I mean? And beat Boston, you know what I mean? Boston was up and down, obviously. Boston definitely learned from this and go from there. But
So what I was saying was we talked about Draymond being the glue to that team. And you know, people want to talk shit about how like minuscule he probably was, but you gotta realize how important he is just by like him playing decent. Almost guarantees the Warriors a win.
That's what we said.
But if he plays trash, it almost guarantees them a loss. And that's why he's the glue. That's why it don't work without him.
Right.
Because they call him collective, and that's why he get his text. It's like he taking out the whole team frustration just out of him. Like that's his job out of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's why it worked so much. And shout out to him too, because he caused so much drama with his podcast, you know what I'm saying? And the new media, you know what I'm saying? What he says, well, I think we are part of the new media. Because it's basically like, well, it's more in his definition, because he's talking about breaking down the game. Like, we ain't putting nobody against, we respect them, we calling out what we see. Right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no pitting against nobody and nothing. Like,
right. You know, like
and every now and then we will give the X's and O's because we did play before, like even at whatever
like
level.
what we were just saying, absolutely. But yeah, like we always said, we always gave him his flowers and gave him his respect. Trend.
He was doing the podcast during the finals.
Right, he was doing it right after the game. Win, lose, or draw, he was doing it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody do that ever.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Right, he kept going. Like I said, even if he played bad, I'm on here.
Right,
y'all talking about I'm playing bad because I'm on the podcast,
and that's why he's successful.
Right, exactly.
As a person, period.
Right. Exactly. Certain word choices he might use that's not good, and certain other people, you know, what I mean, might take offense to it. But you know, that's what, you know, everyone's their own person. That's what makes Draymond though. At the same time,
and that's the beauty of the podcast world. You can see how much more comfortable he is when he get on the podcast. Like he on TNT, he's comfortable on TNT, you know, but he talking to Shaq and Chuck, who they ride that thin line, you know what I'm saying? Between what can be said on TV or whatever. So he comfortable. When he get on that podcast,
he can say the words.
It's all that Luke, because this is this is our radio station. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's his shit, absolutely. And maybe by the time, you know, he retires and all that, you know, the rules and stuff will change a little bit. You know what I mean? And he can definitely be himself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, you know, him and like I said, Big Perk definitely is one of them persons too. Like, you know, like I said, him and Big Perk going at it, but they definitely changed the lane. And you know, the one that started was Barkley. You know what I'm saying? I know him and Chuck be going at it, but you see they go at it. But now it's like I understand what you're doing. I know who you are now. You know what I'm saying? Because people look at Chuck and be like, man, get your hating that. But Chuck been there, done that. Like he's that dog. So, but definitely, yeah. Shout out to Draymond. Like I said, win, lose, or draw, doing the podcast, champion, definitely the glue of Golden State. You know what I mean? Without him, nothing.
He also said that fourth ring, it's another level. I think he said he hit LeBron up and it was like, yo, this fourth ring different. And LeBron was like, yeah, I already know. Like, it is different because it's like three is like, because I think the three-peat made three kind of normal if you get it. Like, because Shaq and Jordan
they
did
three-peated? Golden State?
No, I was just saying the three-peat period, like, it made 3 championships normal. So when you got 3, it's like, okay, Jordan did that twice. Shaq and Kobe did that, you know what I'm saying? But once you hit that 4, now you setting yourself to a whole other level of history books.
Right. I think it's more like I would say
it's not very many people that got 4.
Right. I would say that's what I'm saying. I would say more or less it just feels better, like you said, because you win 3 straight. You like, all right, them years you probably supposed to win it, and you won it and use the teams.
Because like we say, it's always that 3-year window.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You have that shorter window. You know what I mean? And like I said, to come through the injuries and the new team, and you know what I mean, to go through adversity. And then to get it feels even better.
Right.
So definitely shout out to Golden State.
Shout out to Golden State, you know what I'm saying? And Draymond predicts 3 out of the next 4. He said Steph Curry figured it out. He said Steph Curry figured it out, and he got in the weight room, and he's legit the strongest person on the team. Mm-hmm. And now he's unstoppable.
Nah, definitely Curry is a better player now than he was them MVP years.
He said he's stronger now.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly,
that's what I mean.
That's all he was missing.
Stronger, and like I said, he played the game a little more wiser. You know what I'm saying? As you get a little older, that's why like Jordan, he get older, he got better. Like Kobe, like of course he was probably faster and jumped higher, but once you figured it out,
That game slowed down.
The game slowed down, and he was the man. And that's where Curry at right now. Curry got good 5 years at his level right now because barring injury, obviously, because he's a sharpshooter. You know what I mean? He ain't an enforcer out there or nothing like that. And, you know, shooters can last forever. You know what I mean? And hopefully, you know, Clay can at least get to that 85%, 80%. You know what I mean? He's probably like at 75 now, I would say. You know what I mean?
Very eventful.
Yeah. So he was up and down, but he's definitely still impactful, still was averaging, you know, decent amount of points. But, yeah, definitely shout out to Golden State. And, okay. And, you know, like I said, we stay in the NBA and, you know, Golden State and other teams will be facing, you know what I mean, Thursdays, you know, free agency. So they got some free agent players they got to sign, like, and they're going to lose. So that's why it's definitely, you know what I mean, hard to get back. Like they got Peyton Jr. over there, you know what I'm saying? He's a free agent, Dallas Mavericks.
The second.
You know what I mean? He's definitely a free agent, Dallas Maverick. He linked to Dallas Mavericks, and he was a player that, you know, if you watch the finals, you follow his journey. Like he went from, I just want to work for y'all team if I don't even make the team, to making the team and making an impact. So, you know, he wasn't making that much money. So now this is his time to get paid. Same for Looney. You know what I mean? Big Looney, you know, he got them rings already. Now it's time to go cut that check. And then, you know, you got Wiggins. Bring Wiggins back. He the young core that definitely helped them, you know, win the championship definitely this year as well. So, but yeah, like I said, NBA free agency, man. I know you like the Miami Heat. What do you want to see your Miami Heat do? Because like PJ, definitely he opted out of his contract. You know what I mean? He had a player option, so he's definitely out in these streets again. But what you think is a link, the missing link for the Miami Heat?
I think one thing that we have to do is replace Lowry.
Okay. I think Lowry got one more year, though.
Oh, yeah, I know. We got to replace him, though.
You think to replace him?
Yeah.
Already?
He was like the Achilles heel of our team.
You think it was just more or less because of the injury and then he came back and then try to fit in? Or you just don't like to fit personally as a Heat fan?
He ain't do nothing in crunch time. I don't care about no injury or nothing. He ain't do nothing in crunch time. You was hurting the team when you came in hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I know people was talking about the Kyrie bringing them Kyrie, and I was like, nah, Kyrie don't fit neither though. Mm-mm. We need some dogs over there.
Yeah, that's why I like the PJ over there. PJ was a dog. He definitely fit that mold, but he's looking to go somewhere else now. He tried that.
The thing is, like, I think everybody already know that when you come to the Heat, you gotta be a dog. Like,
you gotta be a dog, absolutely. And they're not signing nobody but a dog either. So I don't know. I think
I want Embiid to go to Miami, man.
See
that's like my wish in a wishing well type job. I want Embiid and Butler in Miami.
Shout out to Ray J, man.
Shout out to Ray J, son.
Shout out to Ray J. But I sure won't wish, but the only way that can happen is Embiid, like, y'all need to get out of here.
Yeah.
And he at least...
He kind of is.
Yeah, but he's at least a year away from really being like, I'm out the street. I'm out the Philly streets, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, for y'all, I would say flip and bounce. Try your best to flip and bounce. Duncan Robinson. Try to get him up out of there.
He disappeared too, yeah.
He disappeared, you know what I mean? Just making a decent
He was one of them,
though,
like that. I'd be confused when the coaches sit people out. Like, you don't even try to put them in the game.
That's what I'm saying. But it's something they don't see, though.
That's something we don't see. Yeah.
We don't see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Eric Spoelstra is definitely, you know, a legendary coach.
Right.
So he knows more than us.
I heard somebody call him top 15 coach of all time. I was like, Spoelstra that nice?
Yeah, I heard that too. I ain't heard like top 15.
I heard revisit the whole my whole Miami.
But I heard as him being a great coach. Obviously he is, but we'll definitely see. You know what I mean, from years to come, because he's still, you know, pretty young in his game. I would say even
that's
10
more
years.
why I was a little surprised.
But you got to think he's been about 10 years though, maybe a little longer as a key Heat coach. You know what I'm saying? But
even when Brian left, he wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. Even when Brian left, you know what I mean. D Wade saga, like we said in previous episodes, he helped the glue. You know, he kept them together. You know what I mean. It was relevant, and then, you know, make a one signing, gets draft Bam, and, you know, they back up here. You know what I mean. Finals appearance again, and, you know, it was a top team.
Eastern Conference Finals.
So it was up there. But yeah, I think they got to trade somebody like Duncan and try to get another shooter over there, another scorer.
If we get Embiid, I don't even care if you take Hero out of it. Like, go ahead.
No, I think you would have to if you want to keep Bam. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know my issues with Bam.
I don't know.
You know my issues with
Embiid,
Bam.
why would you want Bam? Huh?
But that's what my thing.
That's
is,
what you want.
No, that's what I'm saying. No.
Here you go.
That's what will be a part of my trade.
Here you go.
That's what will be a part of my trade. Be like, yo, you know what I mean? They want a big man back to take Bam and maybe Hero in the first round pick, and they'll make that trade.
Hell yeah.
If Embiid was like, I want to go,
yes.
you know what I'm saying? If Embiid today was like, I want to go to Miami, be like, listen, I got Bam, Hero, and a first round draft pick, they will make that trade too, as a Philly fan. And they know what they're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Young, talented players in the first round pick, they'll make that happen. But, yeah, like I said, trade Duncan, get somebody that can make their own shot because, you know, he's proven to be a good scorer, but that's not his thing. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that's going to take it over, a Paul George, a Bradley Beal, you know what I'm saying?
Paul George.
Type of guy, you know what I'm saying? And that's the only probably person that's available will be Bradley Beal. So we'll see what he wants to do. But, you know what I mean? Like I said, keep him with the Clippers, you know, John Wall got bought out by the Rockets finally, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he's planning to sign with the Clippers, man.
So bought out mean they settled on something?
Yeah, they settled.
Okay, I'm about to say, or they just gave him that whole 47.
No, so this is what happened. He took home 41 and he's playing to sign with the Clippers for that other 6 that he lost. So he's still making $47 million. You know what I mean?
Shout out to John Wall.
Listen, man, shout out to all the players that get bought out because he's usually only a couple million.
Man, bro played like 40 games in the last 3 years and made like $120 million.
That's a fact. But last year wasn't his fault. Last year, Houston, as they did, they wanted to, you know, do the young players and got a high draft pick again. And they said, we'll work something out this summer. And, you know, they kept the G. What I mean, you know what I'm saying? And they got a high draft pick, like I said. Now he's going to Clippers, you know what I'm saying? If that team can stay healthy, they're definitely a top 3 team in the West, you know what I'm saying? With him, Kawhi, you know what I mean, PG. They signed Zubac back, you know what I mean? They got, you know, Bobby Smurda over there, you know what I mean? They got a nice unit over there, you know what I'm saying? And with Wall, like I said, that year that he played with Houston, he was looking good. Now he's coming off a year just practicing, basically. You know what I mean?
We get the same John Wall we all love.
Even if you get 80%, man, with that team,
right?
They'll be nice though. They'll definitely be nice. So we'll definitely see. But that's definitely a good pickup. I think any team would have wanted the John Wall for that $6 million, $5 million. You know what I'm saying? So we'll definitely see. Like I said, free agency coming up. But I got a question for you, right?
What happened?
All right. So we got my man Russ, right? We're gonna keep it in the point guard situations. But first, we're gonna get to Russ. You know, point guard.
You talking about the second highest paid player in the league?
Yeah, we're talking about the second highest paid player in the league. He opted in his contract with the Lakers.
Of course. What you mean?
Yeah, I don't know why they making news when it's like headline breaking. What you mean breaking?
That's like $50 million.
That's like John Wall. It was like breaking. Come on, man. I be wanting to say, come on, really? And I do be commenting, you know what I'm saying? I got 10,000 likes on one. With the we'll get to that fight later. But for Russ, man, all right. He's putting up the numbers. We understand the fit isn't good. Is it the money that's making people more, like, getting at him more? 'Cause that's my feeling. If he was making, say, $15 million a year,
that's a whole different conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I mean. Is it the money is a big factor or
probably
half of it?
It's not something that like the analysts or whatever. It's not something they're going to put into their thing, but it's what's motivating them to think that way. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So that's what this is the feeling I got because he's still.
I think 15 million is about that. If he was still even making like 30 million, they'd be like, he making 30 million out here doing that, like.
Right.
Yeah, but if he playing like a $15 million player, that's why they get at him.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's I think that's where the more the narrative comes because, like I said, he still got the numbers. Obviously, you know, the fit didn't work. Just it's not working, and they got to go through it this year again. You know what I'm saying?
And I also think that it's more of also somewhat of a disappointment from people.
Yeah.
Because everybody know how good he can be. Mm-hmm. And, like, you was in the situation, it's your hometown. It's like they put you in the perfect situation. You playing with LeBron James.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you still can't, like, he's one of them players that when you look at him, or when you look back at that team where it was him, KD, and Harden, you know he got championship talent. But he can't put it together, just like Harden. Some people they don't like Harden because you can't put it together and you don't even look like you care.
Right.
Like,
right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like you said, it just, I think, places like that, like, LA, New York, like Chicago, the spotlight going to be on you even bigger than it is Oklahoma City or whatever, where you can hide, your bad shot taken, and you can hide it a little bit more because that's Oklahoma City. Nobody's paying attention to you no more. Like, you still doing triple doubles, but when you come to LA and you're 18, 8 and 8, which is fucking phenomenal numbers, and if you on, say, San Antonio, you might make the All-Star team. That's what Murray had, them type of numbers, you know what I'm saying? But you're in LA, the fit wasn't good, but I think, you got to run it back. Regardless, you got to run it back. Like I said, nobody's taking that contract. They ain't buying him out because they can't find no John Wall to come and replace him. And why? Like, they kind of the same player.
Ain't nobody messing with the Lakers, man.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? And so I think, like I said, you got to run it back. And I think the number, like I said, is definitely the biggest thing, I think, for me, because like I said, he's been that same type of player. He's not a person, he haven't been a player that really got hurt. He got hurt that one year, you know what I mean? But he came back strong. He still can do what he do. But yeah, you got to run it back. You know what I mean? Hopefully all injuries to LeBron and AD, and he can bounce back. But like I said, my biggest takeaway, how I'm feeling is, if he was making 15, it would be cool. But since he's making 40 plus, you know what I mean? They're definitely on him. It adds more fuel to the fire. That's like the biggest fuel to the fire, is that salary. You know what I mean?
That's just something that they're not gonna admit.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to go at him for because you got to feed the family. What you mean? You gonna take that $47 million too? What you talking about?
Exactly. And that's what and that's what
you
all
get what you negotiate.
Right. That's what you give up. Listen, and all the beat writers, shout out to all the beat writers, you know what I'm saying, that I be listening to, and that's they want 8 things. So I'm not gonna tell a player not to take no money, you know what I'm saying? Not less money or whatever. Like, get your money. You know what I mean? And that's what this other point guard did. He went out here and tried to test the free agent market and see where his buyout market would be. Not buyout, but, see what he can get in his open market. Signing trades and stuff like that. Flirted with the Lakers.
Mm-hmm. Did he?
I think he did. If he did, that's the only girl that I wanted to flirt with back, though.
You know what I think be going on?
That's the only girl that I wanted to flirt back, though.
You know what I think be going on?
What's up?
I think a little bit more. I think not everybody. But I think, man, Kyrie probably be like, man, watch me. I'm about to say something. Watch how they go, how crazy they go. Yo, yeah, I'm about to go test the market. You know I'm coming back. Watch them go crazy. They gonna say I talked to the Lakers. Watch. They gonna say LeBron and all that. Watch. Yeah, I'm gonna test the market. Kyrie to the Lakers, Kyrie to Miami. That's the most. It makes the most sense. Yo, KD, yo.
This is exactly what it was, man. It was a whole firestorm. The whole basically.
Time KD sitting there like, I ain't talking to nobody. Right. I don't know who y'all.
Right.
Like, cause that was my biggest thing about the whole talks about everybody on Facebook, everybody on Instagram, everybody on TV. If Kyrie leave, KD gone. KD don't give a fuck. Like, KD was like, go do what you gotta do. I'm here to play basketball. Like,
at the end of the day,
KD ain't say nothing. Like, he ain't talk to nobody.
That's the one
he
time
on Twitter just messing with.
Right. That's the one time he had to be quiet though too, because like I said, Kyrie, I think, Kyrie did it. He did it to himself, though. You know what I mean? Fires for this year. That's why he had to opt back into his contract, because he lost money first and foremost. He wasn't going to walk and go to the Lakers for $6 million, lose $30 million when he lost like $15 million last year. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't find no other, signing trade partners or whatever like that. And nobody wanted to pay him, just like Brooklyn. Brooklyn don't want to play him. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, we knew who you was beforehand. That's like, you see a girl and people be like, yo, she fine, but she a little off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, all right, thanks for the warning. but you still go and talk to the chick, date the chick or whatever, then you realize, damn, this chick crazy. Don't want to be committed to this chick, or, you know, we just want to have fun.
Do I like the crazy?
Right. But Brooklyn was like, nah, we'll have some fun, but I don't want to be committed to you, and that's what happened. Like, they don't want to be committed to him long term. They don't want to pay him, you know, top dollar or whatever like that. So they had a standstill. So like I said, he opted back in. They both can see what's up with each other for another year. You know, same for KD.
He can still get traded too, right?
He can still get traded, yep. Yeah. It makes it easier, you know what I mean, that way, because now he's an expiring contract, basically. Mm-hmm. Like, he can just walk next year. You can match some money.
Right.
But, yeah, so then it falls into a big circle, though, like I said, because KD will definitely have a conversation with Kyrie and with management and be like, listen, you know, this is my dog. This is one of the reasons why I came over here, because we teamed up. And if, you know, the team not looking good,
I get somebody back.
Right, get somebody back, or, you know, just make this happen. Let's get somewhere. You know,
I was thinking,
and trade.
like, what if they did like they traded Kyrie for Paul George, Kyrie and Kawhi in LA, and Paul George and KD in Brooklyn.
Yeah, it'll make sense like on paper wise, but now they got John Wall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that takes that out. Like you said, your
Kyrie and Kawhi are crazy because you don't never know who gonna play.
That's why trust me, Clippers saying the same thing the Brooklyn saying.
Play,
at least
I don't
Kawhi.
even know if he gonna play. Like,
at least Kawhi, you know what I'm saying, play a little more games. An injury last year, you know, forced him out or whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were saying a couple teams and stuff like that. They even was saying, you know, call Philly again and be like, yo, let's trade for Harden. Like, what? What did y'all even talk about? You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't even, when the reports said that, and I was like, why would they even trade back from what are you talking about? Like, why would, first Maury's at, you know what I mean, in Philly, that's Harden, his man. Harden's they're gonna sign this deal. Like, if it's $2 less than the max, they're gonna sign it regardless. Like, Harden is good. It might not be the 5 years or whatever, but his name gonna be 2 years, $100 million type of shit, 90-something million that LeBron about to sign. You know what I'm saying? After this year too. So they good.
So 2 years, 90-something.
Yeah, that's.
God damn. Well, yeah, Curry making 48.
Yeah, so it's like when I saw it with the when they was
like
talking
48,
about it. Yeah, when they was talking about it today, it's like lower in the 90s, but still, like I said, it's 2 years. Like basically
like
that 1-1. Yeah, that 1-1 or with the 47. Yeah, so it's that 1-1 or whatever. So. That's what LeBron about to get. That's what Harden is going to sign, like a 2-year deal like that. You know, an extension, you know, whatever like that. But yeah, right. Whole lot of money, man. So
I was watching We Ain't Eyes with the Game.
Shout out to them.
You know what I'm saying? It was at French Montana house. French Montana said it was Paul George's house before that. And they just comparing. They always say rappers ball players got all the money. And like they do. But some rappers is up there too.
Depends all on what you do with your money, man.
Mm-hmm. He said he took the 100 deal.
It's all on what you
at
do.
90-10. So Russ was like, it's like being the tallest midget in the room.
Like I said, man. You do what you gotta
You gotta
do
get the 100.
You gotta do what you gotta do with that bread, man. You gotta flip and bounce. You gotta be smart with your shit, man.
So he said,
go ahead.
Nah, just with it, like whenever he signed that contract, whenever he talked to Russ and signed that new contract, he's been getting 100% of whatever he sell since.
Who?
French.
You said when he did what?
He whatever contract he on right now, or whatever, if he's doing independent or he got it. I think he do got a contract, but he get 100% of every record he sell.
He get 100. It's all about what you negotiate.
That's what I was saying. He said Russ put him on to that.
You got to, man. You got to, because you got to think, like, you know, a little off subject, but like we talked about before, it's like your first deal ain't going to be the greatest, but just make sure it's short term. So when you get back, that second deal, that's when you get that bread. You know what I'm saying?
Everything's short term now, honestly. Everything's short term now.
Like, shout out to Young Blue. It was the same thing. Like, he turned down a little 250. You know what I mean? With the independent, guys in them, Empire. They said they getting 250 for a project. You know what I'm saying? And then redid it. And that 250 went to $500,000, basically. Now $500,000 went to $9 million. So it's all on what you negotiate, man. You can definitely make money on these streets, you know what I mean? try to own most of your shit. You know what I'm saying? And if do what makes sense for you though. At the end of the day, too.
If you in a company like the NBA or the NFL that got mad money like that, be sure you know what you talking about in them CBA meetings, so you know how much I could get. Because that's what the players be doing. How much we could get?
Right.
We making 51% of all this money.
Facts.
51%. So we gotta make sure we getting this bread. All these ticket sales or TV deals or you see, boy, you see Sunday Ticket.
What happened? I know you was talking about it. What's up?
Sunday Ticket for sale.
It's for sale.
It's for sale for $3 billion a year. That's the starting. So it's like they're saying DirecTV might be
after that, yeah. Because like you
they're
said,
saying only the streaming companies can afford it.
Yeah, like you said, people just DirecTV just for the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
that's what everybody knows except for DirecTV.
Right.
So everybody knows. So the NFL was like, yeah, we're gonna start at $3 billion a year.
Right.
Because I guess they make NFL making their own joint. So it's like, if y'all ain't paying, we gonna make our own. Like,
right. Exactly. NFL get a lot. They opposite from the NBA, and they get more of their revenue, owners wise. You know what I'm saying?
And they got the leverage from the DirecTV. Watch the DirecTV die.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all need something. Y'all need us.
That's a fact.
Y'all need us.
That's a fact. That's a fact. They trust me. They shaking in their boots for sure. But yeah, like you said, NBA getting that bread, you got to, it's all in what you negotiate, and that's why a lot of these players,
$48 million.
That's why a lot of these players, you know what I'm saying, like I said, free agency, you want the biggest bag, especially if you already won. You know what I'm saying? Say I shout out to Gary Payton, you know what I mean, the second. The struggle, coming up, playing over here, over there, got a chip now, been playing 2 good solid years. Now it's time to go from 1.5, 2.5 to. It's 10 mil, you know what I mean? For how many years you want to give it to me? Get that money.
I got the jewelry.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Jewelry.
Exactly. You got it already.
I got finals experience.
Exactly.
What's on my resume?
Exactly.
Finals experience.
Right. Experience. Because he was in the game. He wasn't on the bench. He was in the game. Looney. Same thing. Yo, I got a couple of these pieces. What? I grabbed like 16 rebounds in a finals game? Yeah, I need about almost 16 million a year, God damn it.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Boom. Shout out to Money, though, because your boys finally made a great decision. And, they extended, you know what I mean, the young McLaurin, right? For 3 years, $71 million. Extension, man.
Had to lock him up. There's a lot of teams that want him that shows value.
Right, exactly.
Unless they was fucking us over, let's fuck with them.
It happens a lot to drive the price up. They don't give a shit.
But I fuck with McLaurin.
He's nice.
He's fast. He play hard. If anybody had like a good season these past couple seasons, it's him. Especially out of these young players. You know what I'm saying? You can say Antonio Gibson, Heineke came in there and he balled out for a little bit. Chase Young did his thing for a little bit, a little injury, whatever. But McLaurin been out there, been consistent, and he's my dog.
That's what I'm saying. No, it's been consistency. You know what I mean? He get injury here and there, but like you said, it's the consistency. And he got drafted late, and he's proven he one of the top dogs. He's a top 10. You know what I mean? Wide receiver in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you done went through Heineke and Fitzmagic. Like you went through quarterbacks, and he's still producing. So that tells you that he's a great receiver. You know what I'm saying? And for a 3-year extension, especially these checks these kids getting now, well, these guys, shit, they grown men too. That's a decent deal. You know what I'm saying? For 3 years, for 71. You know what I mean? That's decent. You know what I mean? Because you've been seeing these cats getting 30. So a 3-year extension, that's definitely good for him. You know what I'm saying? And to stay in the NFL, man, you got the hammers coming down any day now, man. We can hop on Instagram or ESPN. That shot, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You go on ESPN or wherever, man, and by the time you watch this, man, the ruling on Deshaun Watson, man, when are you going to get suspended, man? We'll be coming down, man. NFL's for never lacking. You got the free agency coming up. Yeah, that Deshaun Watson decision is coming. They met today. This is Tuesday. We record on Tuesdays. And, yeah, so any day now
I've been seeing the meme all over social media about the Browns trading away everybody paying $230 million to start Kobe Brissett.
Well, on the ride here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Baker's laughing, so he's like, he ain't rule out the possibility, just playing this year for the Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? So, especially with the trade market it did heat up a little bit because, some of these teams went into training camp and didn't like their rookie quarterbacks or they veteran quarterbacks they signed, like Carolina Panthers and Seattle. So they have been calling, but Cleveland hasn't really budged on how much they want to pay, of his contract. So, and you got the looming decision of Deshaun Watson, which, from what I'm hearing, it's indefinitely. So that's at least a year that he used to be suspended from the league.
Nah, it's just maybe it's at least a year, but
usually it's a year. Like, when I say that is they can tell you whenever he come back.
That's what it definitely is. That's when I don't know what to give you, so we just gonna suspend you.
Right.
Like that's it. Like
right. We're gonna suspend you. We'll get back to you.
Yeah. Josh Gordon came back a few times, so you know what I'm saying. So you got a possibility to come back. But
exactly. So
but right now, then we figure shit out. All right.
Yeah, man. So
just be quiet for a little bit.
Right. That's all they want. That's all they want you to do. They want you to handle your business. That's what they was wishing already. You know what I'm saying? Because last year
he already spent like $20 million.
Yeah, he spent, but hey, he got 45 guarantees. So, his base salary is
$230 guaranteed.
Well, throughout the years, and there's some clauses that they can get out of it.
Yeah.
Like if new stuff happens, they can get out of it. But the first 2 years is guaranteed for sure. But yeah, man. So like I said, it looked like Baker will be the starting quarterback week 1 for the Cleveland Browns, and Deshaun Watson will be at home. Hopefully, he handle all his business, man. And, we don't got to hear nothing about it no more. You know what I'm saying? After the suspension.
Let Baker go undefeated, yo.
Watch. I won't be surprised if he have a good year, man.
He the new Tom Brady.
I won't be surprised, man, if he do a...
It's the new Tom Brady story. So,
if he do a...
He Drew Brees, Mr. Tom Brady.
What's the cat that came in
Doug
for...
Flutie.
What's the cat that came in for Matt Castle? Do like a Matt
Castle.
You know what I'm saying? Matt Castle came in from Brady, got hurt.
Mm-hmm. Won like 11 games.
Won 11 games, got a check. But, Baker been proven, you know what I'm saying, in both ways. Proven to be good and
he
not
got the
that
weapons.
Good, and not that great. So, yeah, and that's his team. He's familiar with the team. You know what I mean? He's going on his 4th year, right? No, 5th year, right? 5th year option they picked up.
I don't know.
I believe it's the 5th year option, so it's a 5th year with the team. 5th year with the team, so Baker will be the week 1 starter, and Deshaun Watson will be at home, man.
That's funny.
It's crazy how it is, but
you
would not thought that.
He took down like, all right, go ahead. I ain't gotta get hurt.
Right. You talking about Deshaun Watson?
Mm-hmm. I'm getting paid more than you.
It's crazy that it is that way. Cause same for last year. I'm practicing. He was just inactive for the games. I'm practicing. I'm getting in shape. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting paid. Now this year, I got $250 guaranteed. You go, 40 or 30 that I gotta pay.
Yo, man.
And I'm still rich.
All this money talk.
That's what he's saying.
All this money talk. I want to do a little quick transition because, we always talk about the guaranteed money forever with baseball.
Forever, ever?
How much money you think, I think he already signed the contract, but how much money you think?
This the money podcast right today. We talking about money.
How much money you think that Ohtani dude gonna get whenever his new contract get?
Whenever his new one?
Yeah, I seen the stat that said he hit 8 RBIs in one game, and then the next game pitched like 8 scoreless innings with like 14 strikeouts.
Big money.
I'm like, and then they had that big ass broad, and he like LeBron James. He like in the back, like, come on guys, like, right. so he ain't getting in trouble or nothing.
Right, he's doing the
He's
right
smacking shit and striking people out, yo.
It's
the new Babe Ruth. We talking about Mike Trout. Mike Trout can't pitch, bro.
Right, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
He on the same team too.
It's crazy because, like I said, these pitchers about getting 40, 50 almost a year. So they'll be in that range. His name be 5. So if you do 50, yeah. You're gonna be like 10 for a half a billy. Something like that.
First half, is he? Would he be the first $500 million in baseball? Probably because I don't know nobody who got $500 million in baseball yet.
Nah, cause Trout didn't get it right.
I don't think so. And then Bryce Harper got like 330. I remember when he signed his, he got like 330.
So while I looked this up, right, you got our New York Yankees keeping it in the money, first place. You got talking about New York Yankees. We won 2-1 against the Oakland.
What Big Dog? What Big Dog did? What Big Dog? Big Dog, stay in New York.
So Big Dog turned, he laughed at her and felt bad, for the Yankees, as far as the contract they offered him.
Oh,
they offered him.
It's the new Yankees.
Bad numbers, and he turned it down. They agreed on arbitration. I liked that because they went to arbitration, but he's getting paid $19 million for this year. They went to arbitration. They ain't had to do all that.
I thought it was like 31 mil.
It was 19.
Okay.
But he's on pace to hit 60 plus home runs.
Yeah.
Everything's looking good. MVP. He's having his greatest
creative player
of his career. What you think, man? Did we fumble? Because now the price went up.
Well, we definitely bobbled. You know what I'm saying? Because, we got him for this year at least. You know what I'm saying? And he's raking. You know what I'm saying? To say the least. That dude, he's a beast. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So we at least bought ourselves some time. Because when I wasn't too tapped into this, I knew arbitration. I didn't really know what arbitration was. I still kind of don't. Mm-hmm. But I just seen that they agreed to something. So I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
But when I did kind of hear about it, my first thought was where else would Aaron Judge play? And maybe that's just me being a spoiled Yankees fan. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What it's I thought maybe he'll be fucking around and go to Boston and Boston just be on some shit. We'll pay you, motherfucker. And you'll grow a beard out if you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, I said maybe L.A., you know what I'm saying? Magic Johnson to make something happen to get Aaron Judge out there.
Right. LA got too much because, they just got too much. They paid too much. They got
they're the new Yankees.
They got three. They got 3 players in the top. 4 players in the top 20 of highest paid players. But the highest paid player is Matt Scherzer for the Mets, $43 million a year. Mm. And Trout did get $500 million. He got $541.
Okay. Yeah. So, oh my God.
And then Strasburg. We talked about Strasburg.
Boy, Otani, I want to be your friend.
Garrett Cole. We paid him 3 years ago. So yeah, I said the Dodgers are here.
He about to get a Billy. He about to get that. Y'all play 2 positions. You gotta pay me $500 million here and $500 million here.
Right.
You want me to pitch or you
I bet I take it back because you got Trout signed that 12 years, $426 million. And he's making $36 million annually. 37.1 annually.
12 years though. He locked the fuck in.
Locked in.
He ain't coming to the Yankees.
I'm like Trout. He could. Shit.
He could, but nah.
What's called sign the same type of shit?
Yankees just paid Aaron Judge $19 million. They not about to pay Mike Trout $38 for the next 18 years.
They might have to do that for Judge, man. They might have to do 3 foot.
I'd rather that though. Judge a little more fresh right now. You know what I'm saying? I love Mike Trout. Trout. You know what I'm saying? Big fan. I seen him when he first came in the league. I haven't been tapped into baseball like that, but I seen him. I'm a big fan of Mike Trout.
Right, that's a fact.
But I'd rather have Aaron Judge for the next 12 years than Mike Trout in the next 12 years.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared of them 10-year deals though.
I hate.
I'm scared.
We talking about short shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? I think he might sign some short shit though.
You think so? I think. To me, fair. He ain't signing.
It's not baseball tradition for that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Though.
It's
plus it's Aaron Judge. It ain't like a Cabrera from
Damn, I just got that shit.
Cabrera from Houston that had to sign with the Twins. Man, he took a 3-year deal, but he got paid $150. Mm-hmm. But his market wasn't that big. We talking about Aaron Judge here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Quality all-star player.
It seems like every time he comes off the bat
of his career. Talking about clean. He's one of the cleanest players in the league. You know what I'm saying? He sells out wherever he goes. You know, you got the judges section in Yankee Stadium. Like, he's that dude, and we didn't take care of him, and now it's gonna cost us at least $100 million more.
Inflation.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You want to charge everybody? You want to charge everybody else all this shit? Yeah, we gonna charge you back.
Right, y'all need to cut that check for inflation. California did cut a check, man, for inflation, man. New York, holla at us, man. Goddamn, we got these little stimulus checks, and y'all got that money right back. Just like we were saying off camera. Got it right back and more, and interest. With this gas prices and food prices and all. Yeah, y'all need to cut the check. I
bought $2,000. I'll be all right.
Need to cut the check for real, because God damn, everything high, man. But
the rent is too damn high. Right, remember that guy?
Yeah.
Remember that guy?
Yeah, everything.
Look what we got to.
Everything's high.
Like triple that.
Everything.
Whatever he was talking about. It's like triple that.
But yeah, like I said, man, Yankees still, you know, like I said, number one. You know,
Yankees gotta drop that bag, man. It's
in the MLB.
Tradition, huh?
They definitely, like I said, for their players, because especially he's
tradition.
Especially
you signed Mike Teixeira. Shout out to Mike Teixeira, but you signed Mike Teixeira. This is Aaron Judge.
No, like I said, my thing is you take care of your own. You know what I'm saying? And we always did. And he came through the farm system. Mm-hmm. He was one of our own. You know what I'm saying? Derek Jeter was one of our own. You know what I mean? Jorge Posada was one of our own. We always took care of him. Always was a Yankee. Mario Rivera was one of our own. Homegrown. Boom. Aaron Judge, homegrown, man. You got to take care of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they will.
He made right beneath Yankee Stadium in the lab. That's where they made him.
Exactly, that's a fact. That's where they sat. that's where they shot the scene for Captain America. That same thing. It's right underneath. You know what I mean? They made him. That's for sure. Skinny kid from Brooklyn, right? Was he from Brooklyn?
Well, I don't know where you from.
Yeah, I think he was from Brooklyn.
Oh, Steve Rogers?
Yeah, Steve Rogers. Yeah, Steve Rogers. That was Steve Rogers. They took a little kid out there. He was tough as nails. And
he wanted to go to war.
Right.
So they said, all right, let's try this shit right quick.
Exactly. He had the heart.
Because if we send you out there, you're going to die.
Right. He had the heart, but he wasn't, big and strong. He's big and strong. The cats be soft, too. So, but yeah, like I said, Aaron Judge, man, hopefully, we come
need
to
him.
conclusion.
I ain't ashamed to say it.
Yeah, no.
I ain't ashamed to say it.
Like I said, even with the injuries, like I said, he does, he's a little, injury prone a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, it ain't like AD where he's always down, you know what I'm saying? He always might miss a game or two, but he's definitely, definitely one of the faces of the MLB. Like when you say like 5 faces, like far as hitters and stuff like that, and faces of the MLB, he's up there, so you got to pay him, man.
Yo, what league got the best fights?
Oh, shit. What league? I'll say American League always. Cause
just what league? Like, period. MLB, NBA, all that.
Oh, best fights in general? Shit.
I still think it.
It's always hockey, but hockey be kind of fast, though, too. Like, hockey be quick. They'll grab each other, boom, 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 and the first nigga to fall
is over. Just one-on-one, though.
And his first is over, but
baseball, the whole squad come out, boy. The closers come from the outfield.
They be ready.
We ain't doing nothing all this. Yeah. Shout out to the closer who broke his elbow, son. Wild. When I like, that's the one thing I like about baseball. One person fight, everybody fighting. Yo, we out here, son.
Yeah.
We out here.
All I want to do, like I said on the post,
sometimes
man,
do some bullshit though. Like go home, like go back to the nigga.
Right, exactly. But like I said on the post, man, not the sunflower seeds, man. What the sunflower seeds do to you, man? Nigga shot the whole sunflower seeds on the field after the brawl. Like, what was that doing? You already kicked out the game, bro.
Yeah, they be fucking with sunflower seeds up.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's tradition. You baseball.
Oh, definitely. Baseball season, period. Everybody got.
That's what I'm saying. You watching the game?
Yeah. Even if you don't watch baseball for nothing, you just see everybody up. Nah, I can't. Nah, you got the people that they eat the whole shit.
I can't hear you, though.
I can't do it either. They be eating the whole shit.
Me either, man. I can't eat the whole shit, man. Well, yeah, definitely, like you said, you taste the damn salt when it's baseball season, man. You gotta have sunflower seeds.
Barbecue flavor, all that. Nacho cheese.
The ranch.
Oh, the ranch is fired.
Talking about inflations, man. God damn.
What?
You used to get a little, you know what I mean? You should be straight.
In Arizona, like $1.39 now.
Man, listen. Everything's fucking high as fuck. Shit is just ridiculous. I remember, like I said, the bag of chips, 25 cents. Now, you ain't even finding a goddamn quarter bag of chips.
Never.
Them shit's You paying $1.
It's 2 for $1.
2 for $1, right? If you buy one, it's like 65 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same size as the quarter ones, man.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking
It is.
Yo, fucking honey buns, man. I look at the honey buns, right? When they first came out, motherfuckers was 3 for 79 cents, bro.
God damn.
One honey bun is 75 cents. Like, and this wasn't even the Holsters kind. It was like the good kind, man. I used to go rack up because it used to be 3 for 79. You could mix and match. So you had the donuts. You had the,
Johnny Snacks.
Johnny Snacks,
know.
man. Come on, man. You didn't know. Now you know. Word. Used to get that, man. Come on, man. Quart of water, man. You get that with a bag of chips, damn penny candy.
Hold up, because guess who I am,
You
though?
lit, bro. No, you got some penny
Trey
candy.
Snacks out here.
There you go. Trust me. Myself be the same way. I have one. Like, nigga, one turned into 5. I have one more. Get your ass out of here, man. But yeah, man.
Jolly
Inflation.
Ranchers.
Inflation, man. Goddamn inflation.
Jolly Rancher gummy.
Now, I know you got that with Jason thing.
Yeah.
Trust me, I got candy right now, man. It's birthday, a couple days, man. So you got candy for his party bags. But yeah, man, like I said, it's goddamn money. It's just been talking about money, man. And money as well, man. You think this goddamn Fury and Jake Paul fight gonna happen, man?
Probably. I don't know. Last time Tommy Fury said he got hurt or something.
Nah, this time he said he got banned at the border. He couldn't travel. This was like yesterday.
It wasn't supposed to be like this weekend or next weekend?
Nah, it's like next month or something like that.
Oh.
But he coming over there so he can train and all that. And he was like,
I don't know, man. I mean, well, they just had the Devin Haney fight was almost the same thing going on.
Yeah.
With his pops. He got he got cleared
But I
like
mean,
the last day.
Right, but that's his pops. You know?
Yeah, but
Like,
it's
he ain't
just
the
this
fighter.
me. Like,
I'm just saying, he ain't the fighter, though. I'm just saying, in general, though. Like, yeah, and you know, they've been, like I said,
I'm going for
injuries.
a check. Like, I'm going for a check. And
Injuries and stuff like that. So, I don't know.
Where you from? Like Britain or something? I think you're from Great Britain.
I think there is, you know, the Fury brothers or whatever. But shout out to Tyson Fury. But
Yeah.
yeah,
He got $1 million bet on it.
He does? I never saw his brother fight.
He's just cocky dude. I think
He
he's
just
just
cocky. I mean, he won a couple fights, though, right? Like, he's a winner, right?
I think personally, from what I've seen, I haven't seen too much. I'll be the first to admit.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I have seen, it's like when Javante was like, you know how that person first get into the gym and he think he know how to fight. I think it's something like that. Like, but Jake Paul is kind of the same way too. But you know, he's been actually getting his props from some people.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, obviously you only had like 2 or 3 fights and we saw it, but and Fury, his brother, what's his name?
Tommy.
Okay, Tommy. Respectfully, I gotta add the accent.
Tommy Fury.
I don't be like Fury brother and shit, but yeah, Tommy Fury. I ain't never seen none of his fights. I know he won like his last one because they was talking about it.
He's just like a tall, cocky dude. Like,
Yeah, just tall, cocky,
a little goofy.
It's like you said, a little talented because he's big
goofy,
and all
though.
that, and cocky. But as far as boxing skills, we're gonna see.
Yeah.
And I don't,
He like
I ain't gonna
JaVale McGee.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he alright, but he goofy with it.
Gotcha.
Like,
Gotcha. Hey, man, but at least this be a real fight for Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, keep it in the money.
a boxer at least.
That's what I'm saying, a boxer. Yeah, professional boxer. They got some boxing fights. You know what I mean? You got a Fury name, so, you better be at least a little, good for the most part. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, hey, man, it's all about this money. And Jake Paul about this money, man. So,
Oh, one more thing about some money.
what's up, boss?
Mike Tyson is a legend.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the Pivot podcast
Pivot.
with Fred Taylor and
Shout out to them niggas. They just been
Ryan Clark.
They just been riding everywhere.
Yeah, Tyson on there.
Yeah, everywhere.
Tyson blew. it's like Tyson. How did you had hundreds of millions of dollars? Huh? I had about $400.5 million.
Factory.
Yo.
Factory.
And he said if he could start all over with the people he got around him now, he would be like even more what he is right now. And he got it all back basically.
Right. He's basically saying the circle that he got now. If he had it when he had the $400 million, he'd probably be a billionaire. That's basically what he's saying. Yeah. No, that's life in general. Mm-hmm. That's life in general, man. Because it's like, I'm a little older, so I've been through patches where I might have had that shit, and then I don't have it, and I might have it again, and be like, damn, if I had it again, this is what I'll do with it. You know what I'm saying? Be better and stuff with it. So I can only imagine a $400 million guy to go back and make, he's at least $100 million there right now.
That's like that's like almost the perfect example of the magic of a team.
Yeah, no, it takes a team.
Because boxing is a solo sport like a motherfucker. Yeah, you got a trainer, yeah, but when you in that ring, it's just you. And yeah, he got that $450 million, but he ain't really know what to do with it at that time. I mean, he kind of knew what he was doing, but he said it took a minute to get. It ain't just go like that. But now he got the team. Now he working as a team with people.
Gotta work.
Now he just feel it in him like, yeah, this is way better. This is
right. It's a team, and also it's like he got more time to focus with the team too. You know what I'm saying? Like he can sit on the team. We can have discussions about, we gonna invest in this. What you think about it? You can have more of his opinion when you the fighter. You got the money, and they like, yo, Mike, I got this idea. He like, how much you need? Basically, that's what he's just saying. It's a good. All right, sound good. Here go $100 million. You know what I'm saying? Here go $1 million. Now he's sitting cars. In. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now he's sitting in.
He did
and making it. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, right. He's giving away cars and shit. Like
he said he go in the dealership, and the girl that worked at the dealership be like, you want this car? Yeah. And come with me here. Like from the dealer, right? Yeah. Yep. Right out.
Come on, man.
What? That's playing shit. That's
money.
Shit,
and that's money shit, right?
That's money.
Exactly. Because he ain't going to no, you know what I mean, $50,000 dealerships for as far as cars. Them shit's 100 and more. So he like, you want this? But like I said, smarter, you wiser, you get older, your team shrinks like a motherfucker. You get family, you get, now something that your money got to go to.
He said his wife. He said his wife.
Yeah, you got your money where you got to go to. Because when you just this player, you just out in these streets partying and drinking and chilling all night and smoking, living free, that money gonna go. And guess what? And when you chilling and living free, you got like 10 homies that's with you. And they chilling and drinking and living for free off of you just to be your entourage. That shit get expensive, bro.
It be wild, the stories I be hearing. Yeah, I had 55 people in my entourage. That means 55 rooms I had to pay. Listen.
That's how it be.
Hell no.
That's how it be. Like
some of y'all gotta pay this shit yourself. Y'all getting money.
They not. That's the thing. They not.
But that's the thing.
That's the thing. They not. And now, like you said, when you got a team, they can be like, yo, Dre, you can't handle, the marketing, and Jason gonna handle, this part or that part. You know what I'm saying? Now you got the team that they working. They on the payroll. They just not on the payroll to get to chill with you. That's basically what he was doing. Just come chill with me, man. Just come chill. Everything on me. Just like when, like I say, even Fat Joe said it. Like, yo, like he said he lost his money. He was like, yeah, I had, like you said, my name 30 plane tickets.
Mm-hmm. You know exactly. Like, yo, y'all could buy a plane ticket. Like, no, I'm never gonna be.
You know what I'm saying? Though? Like, for real, that shit get expensive, man. That shit get expensive. That's why all these cats, hey man, get you like 1 or 2 security. As far as like rappers wise, getting 2 or 3 little entourage, your little camera dude, and y'all just roll like that. Stay out of damn trouble.
Word.
And you can save a whole lot of money.
Whole lot of money.
Whole lot of money. Shout out to P. Diddy for getting the award and the BET Awards, getting an announcement. That's a billionaire right there.
He got a little bad thing too.
He got everything. His name Diddy. And he's one of them, talking about Mike Tyson. He's just like, yeah, I'm out here. Mm-hmm. I'm single. I might be dating, but I'm single. Mm-hmm. And, like I said.
He just flipped the game on the woman. That's all he did.
Nah, so.
He said, all right, if dating me, we can see other people, then yeah, we dating.
Right. Yeah. And at the same time, like you said, he got it to be like,
he got it.
He got it to be like, right, that they're okay with it. Because if you was a regular average Joe,
shout out to Nick Cannon.
Right. Another example. Exactly.
He got it.
He got it.
Yeah.
The chick gonna be like, yeah, I'll be one of your chicks.
Yeah, one of your 8.
I have, I'll father you,
You want another one for me too?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, no problem.
Taxes you gonna take crazy.
You gonna take care of me? Okay. I'm cool with it. I'll be one of your things. But he uses regular shit. Regular niggas do it. So imagine niggas as a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Billionaire out here. So, but definitely shout out Diddy. Like I said, that was crazy. That's like I said, 30 years in the joint.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? For
Music
real.
still hit.
Music still there.
It's
He's still
hit.
relevant though.
It's still hit. Like
I'm just saying, but he's still irrelevant too. Like you know,
him.
like
yeah.
that's almost like Jordan. Like Jordan haven't played almost 30 years. But you know Michael Jordan, you know Puffy, like you know Diddy, you know what I'm saying? He out here. And then like I said, just keeping with the money, like I said, investment in the right teams. It's like, you know, to my favorite artist, you know what I mean, favorite rappers, Nas, like he made all this money later on in his career when he made wise investments and got his team and shrunk and his team full of investors, and now his name, you know what I mean? Triple his amount, you know what I'm saying? Dollar amount.
A newcomer in the game. Shout out Matt Hoffa.
Matt Hoffa.
With my expert opinion, that junk is growing crazy. He went from a battle rapper, solo, and now obviously if you run a podcast, you probably got a team.
Right.
As we know.
Yeah, and I be seeing him on there. He bringing guests to like the barbershop, right? That's what he got.
Yeah.
Like in the barbershop, just seeing him on Vlad. Like you said, you got to expand your variety. You got to use one thing and elevate.
Dope ass interviews.
Yeah, and elevate it
And
to
he
other
started
shit.
using VR. Remember when we started, I was talking about that VR camera like crazy? Look, that was like 3 years ago. Look, now they using VR on YouTube, man.
Right.
We could have been early on it, man. That ain't too expensive.
Right. We still here, man. So, hey, man, Turtle run a race, man. So we here, man. We growing. We still here, you know what I'm saying? Episode 131. Like I said, we out here, man. We definitely growing.
You know
Check
what
us
I'm
out,
saying?
man. All platforms. You know
It's
what I'm
all
saying?
about the money.
Pham with the PH, man. Pham Perspective Podcast on YouTube, Spotify,
You know what I'm saying?
Google Podcasts, Anchor, Breaker, Pham Podcast on IG and Twitter, Pham Perspective Podcast on Facebook.
Nah, Pham TV.
Pham TV on Facebook.
Yeah, I think Pham Perspective on Facebook is the regular page. Pham TV.
Pham TV.
Is the page with all the highlights, videos, and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like the epicenter. You know what I'm saying? Also, we got Balanced Perspective.
Balanced
You know what I'm
Perspective.
saying? We just dropped.
Going up.
We just dropped a crazy freestyle interview with Cash Ritter's Pooh. You know what I'm saying? If you check out his interview, the interview is talking about how he met Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? Jadakiss, you know, kind of mess with him. You know, they got a little connection. Also, how he being a role model to the kids in the neighborhood, and you know, just trying to teach them how to peace and love. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. That's what we need right now. Anyway,
at the most, like that's the forefront. You know what I'm saying? But other than that. Other than the dope interview, he dropped probably the freestyle of the year. I'm calling that right now, and you can put the money in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, 20 minutes of straight bars, pain, storytelling, flows, nonstop. Like, just give me the next beat.
definitely gonna check.
He
that
showed
out.
out for The Rock, definitely, man. He set a tone, and hopefully we can make this go viral. You know what I'm saying?
Viral.
Tag Jadakiss, tag Funk Flex, tag everybody in this one.
Right,
yo,
exactly.
he already got video at 10. One of the clips at 10K.
Just run it
Let's
up.
do it. Let's do it. We're going the whole channel, Pham Perspective on YouTube.
You
Go
heard?
subscribe. You heard? It's your boy.
$0.
It's your boy Henry Dre.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. We out.
We
You
out.
heard? He ain't got no money in the bank. He want
Ching. Cut that check, New York. God damn it. Cut the check.